Hello, and welcome to a series that I've been planning to do for a while of Fallout New Vegas, one of my favorite games in the Fallout series, and I have played all of them. Just making sure all my settings are correct before we get into this. Let's increase that brightness a little bit. My computer isn't the most powerful, so graphical settings aren't going to be too crazy, but I think we should be good to go. Let's go.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground holes. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and the Great Wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drones beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Got what you were after. Pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
We can get it over with.
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a thing. Dig? You made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Okay, obviously it's not what really happens, but now we begin the actual game. Oh, right. DLC. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of that.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You do not hold up a baby. Why don't you just relax a second? Take your bear. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
No, I guess we gotta go with the obvious choice. Avery.
Can't say that's what I'd look for, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Dr. Welcome to Good Time. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I'm not to go rooting around in the garden, or it's a let-out. I take pride when I need a word. You better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Alright.
How'd I do?
And I think we have our character. I have never been good at making these things. But it's okay, because we're not going to see him, and no matter what I do, he's just going to look awful once we're done here. So yeah, let's make that our character.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end?
Oh god. Just a second. This mouse sensitivity is awfully low. Why is it so low? Okay, that's better. Well, because he said it's not a race, I'm just gonna walk over there. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip all the way to the end real quick. And let's just, instead of starting from a base of 5 on everything, let's dial it down to 1 and figure out what we're gonna do from there. So my idea for this character is he's an explosives expert. So naturally, someone like that would have to be at least a, let's say, pretty strong. There we go. Perception. Well, yeah, that's actually kind of important if you're going to be handling dynamite. Let's bring that up to 7. Endurance. Oh yes, endurance. That sounds about good. Charisma. I don't want people to hate me. Intelligence. Well, he'd have to be smart enough to not blow his hands off, but he'd also have to be not smart enough to know better than to handle explosive like this. Sounds good to me. Agility. Well, it stands to reason. He'd be fairly agile. And luck. Well, that's all we have left. Maybe dial down endurance. Put that into luck. Dial down. No. Well, I guess I did work off of base 5, didn't I? Well, dang. Let's go on.
You get that, it seems like you're still alive. You're built solid as a rock.
Well, thank you.
Well, you need vital, but that don't mean them bullets won't give you another indication of trouble. What do you say you take a seat in my cab and we'll go through a couple of questions?
Alright then. That doesn't look too bad, actually.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Well, cat would be the thing to come to mind. But let's say newspaper.
House.
Demolish.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Reasonable.
Light.
Torch.
Mother.
Jeans.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you've seen. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly disagree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Strongly agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Yeah, strongly agree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Looks like smoke to me, so chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
Looks like some dude standing on top of a ship. Yeah, let's go with that.
Last one.
Two bears high-fiving. But I'll go with mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. You don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right.
Oh, that was way off. But I guess that's what happens when you enter that way. Explosives. Survival. Because obviously. What is this last one gonna go to? You know what? Unarmed for when I run out of explosives. Done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. You got a form for you to fill out so I can get the sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Anyone can expect to find you got a family history to be shot at.
Alright, let's take a look at this. From frag grenades to frag spheres, you can throw them 30% faster at a 25% less range. Nah. Let's think about this. I'm gonna have to go with 4 eyes and build to destroy. Because since I'm going to be using mostly consumable explosives, the downside won't really apply to me. Except for my armor, I did not think that through, but we're done.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Well, we're not quite done yet. Because the first thing you do when you're about to leave a doctor's house is steal everything that they own. So, let's take this and this and this and this and this. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Take all that. Yeah, you know what? I'll take all that too. Crutches? Nah, I don't need those. Medical brief, definitely taking that. Let's see. There's a pair of glasses for me to wear. No, I will not go to the exit yet. I'm going to take that doctor's bag. I can't prepare that yet. But it's okay. I can take a soda. Whoops, I did not mean to press that. Chemistry set? Nope. Alright. Now, let's go raid his bedroom. But first, is there anything in here? Yes, there is. Cigarettes. You know how much we need that. Oh, a knife. Perfect. Oh, I didn't want that. I want the knife. Some gourd seeds. Let's take all this food. How about some ammo? Sure, I'll take bullets. Cram. Dirty water. That's really odd for him to have. Cram. Syringes, more dirty water, naturally. Yeah, these are some nice books, but I don't need those. Oh. 'Any clothes? Oh. Oh. 'Any clothes? Any clothes? Oh. 'Any clothes? Any 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 clothes I'm just gonna have to confiscate that, as well as all this. Let's take this why did he have cigarettes? He's a doctor. Seems like he had a problem. I'm gonna take that Abraxo cleaner. I'm just gonna take that pan, because I like it. Anything in the oven? Yeah, sure, I'll take the pilot light out of your oven. I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm just gonna take all your food and alcohol. Some more cleaner, detergent. I'm gonna take that yeast too. And I think we're done here, for the most part. I think there's one more thing, and that's that hat. And all these bottle caps. And that book. Okay, I think we're done here.
Here, these are yours. It was all you had on you when you was brought in.
Well, thank you.
But I gave you a note to look. I thought it might help me find an extra kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a pip boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
No. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. Nah, thanks.
I don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon.
Well,
I reckon
thanks.
some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
And this is gonna be the big thing. Hardcore mode. It's basically survival. Stim packs won't heal me right away. And right away won't remove all of my radiation at once. Instead, over time, bullets have weight, dehydration, hunger, and sleep are all things that to worry about. And all that. So, boop. That's gonna be how I do this. And now, next episode at least, I'm gonna venture out into the wastes.